Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms. We're back today in Solus. We're in an area we haven't visited in quite some time, and we're back at the Villager Breeder, which is a project that I haven't touched in quite some time. And today, I would like to do some work on this thing, hopefully get it all fixed up, get it working properly, and kind of get it to a point where we can actually, make a villager trading hall if I want to. Last time I started this project, and I just got so frustrated with how annoying villagers are to work with that I ended up abandoning it. And it turns out that part of the problem was that I was just kind of doing stuff in a stupid way. And I think we can do better. So that's kind of what's on the agenda for today. We'll see if I can maybe redesign this farm a little bit, make it work properly, and then from there, hopefully, get something good going, get some actual villagers breeding and all that kind of good stuff. So first thing I want to do is expand the perimeter of this villager breeder by like 1 block. And I think we should be able to keep this same little bit right here. No, we're gonna have to move the tunnel as well, aren't we? Because the new part is gonna be the new path or whatever is gonna be like right here. This is where they're gonna fall. So let's kind of dig all that out, and then we'll take a look at it, kind of see where we're at. So let's see, we had it right here. Do I have a bucket somewhere? I should have an empty bucket in my ender chest. Yeah, there we go. Let's just grab this guy. And for now, let's just grab this water. This thing really isn't doing any good at all right now. It's pretty useless, to be honest. Because as you can see, the villagers are not falling down the hole. They're ending up staying up in the farm, which is not at all what we want. We want them to fall down and get, well, not dead, but we want them to fall down and get picked up by some sort of a water stream or something like that will take them to where they gotta go. And a water stream is what we're gonna be using. Okay, so now I know somewhere over here. Yeah, right here is where my actual villagers are. For the village. Like, there's at least 1 or 2 of them down there. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll say right here is where the water is gonna start. And it's gonna go this way until it ends up over here, at which point we will bring the villagers down right here. So that's going to be the new plan. We're going to do away with this guy. Put a dirt there instead, a dirt block. And then what we could probably do is just, for now, let's just fill this in like so. And then we need to revamp this whole, trading hall thing as well. Like, this whole thing is just such a mess. It's so bad. I don't even know. It kind of makes me remember, like it's bringing back memories, and those memories are not fond. Let's put it that way. Stupid villagers. I hate them so much. But I do want to get a villager trading hall, because there's some resources that you can only get from villagers, i.e. mending books, and then there are other resources that are just way easier to get from trading with villagers, or that are just convenient to get with trading with villagers. So we're going to tear up basically everything we have here right now. There's some old redstone and stuff that's kind of just here. Let's put a chest. Honestly, ultimately, all of this is going to have to be basically remade. So let's just kind of clear out our inventory a bit. I will keep my bow and arrow. There we go. And let's just kind of clear some space. What was this? I think this was me trying to work out a rail system that actually worked or something like that. I'm just going to get rid of absolutely everything that we've done here. And by the way, if you don't remember this episode, it was quite a long time ago. It was maybe, oh, I don't know, a while. At least probably a good 30 episodes, maybe more. So don't feel bad if you don't remember when we originally built this stuff, because I barely remember it myself. It was so long ago. Anyway, so we need to channel the villagers to over here. And I think our best bet for doing that, what have I got for blocks? Let's just fill a lot of this in. A lot of this is just kind of here and looking bad and taking up space. So let's try and kind of redo all of this as well. Let's be smart about this, right? We'll kind of clear some space. We'll get rid of this little chamber, and we want to funnel them all into a small chamber, right? And then up against a corner. That's really our biggest goal here. Okay, and let's just put a dirt block there so I can jump back and forth. That should be fine. We'll get rid of this railing. I'm going to get rid of, like, all of this because it's just not useful anymore. And you can get filled in. Okay, there we go. So the villagers will come over here, and we'll say our holding chamber will be, like, right here, I think. This'll be our little holding chamber. Now, what I want to do is make a dispenser right here on this corner, okay? And then, do I have more stained glass? Yes, good. And then what we'll do is kind of bring glass blocks over like this. And we'll bring, well, you know what? I'll worry about making it pretty after we know that it works. So we'll do that, and then glass blocks here. So the villagers are going to end up against this corner over, wait a minute. Did I follow this up? I followed this up. They're going to end up here, right? Because that'll spit a minecart. And then what we need to do, I believe, is put a rail here and the powered rail like that. Then we break this guy and put this on top. So then this dispenser will spit out a minecart right here. And that should pick up any villagers that are causing us, or, you know, they'll be pushed up against this corner. Okay, so I think that will be functional. Now, the next thing we need to do is make sure that they are actually pushed up against this corner. So let's just kind of do something like this. And I'm going to put, let's see, if I put water down, that'll bring them over here, right? Yes, it will. Good. I'll go 1, and we'll just kind of push this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here, right? And the water will flow, just kidding, right here. That'll flow down, push him against the corner. Good, 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 good. That's what we want. For now, I'm just going to put these back, although we're going to redesign the look of that as well. And then we need to figure out all of this stuff. All those waterways and things along those lines. So let's grab our water back, right? Let's do so. You're going to break all my railings, you jerk. That's the other thing I hate about this whole thing. To be fair, that's my own fault. For sure. Should have been patient and waited for the water to go away on its own, but I didn't. So now I got to deal with it. That's okay. We can put our railing back. So here, here, and here. Break that guy. And you go there. And I think that will work. I think. I hope. I hope it will work. If it doesn't, then then we'll see. Then maybe we'll remember why we abandoned this project in the first place. Let's grab some signs. We're going to need those. I'm going to need more signs than what I've got. So let's just make A handful. 13 should be enough, I think. I think it will be. It should be. Then we need another bucket of water. And then we get to start pulling all of these guys over this way, right? So once we get to here, what we're going to do is put down a sign and do another water stream. And ultimately what will happen is the villagers will eventually wander into the water streams. They will get knocked around and it will do a thing. It's gonna work. It'll happen eventually, although it might be a relatively slow process. But the big thing is, what we're gonna do is put trapdoors around the edges, so all the places where baby villagers can come from, they're all going to eventually make. There's way more spots where they can potentially fall into the water, and I think that's a lot more useful for us. So we go there, and I think, if I remember correctly, this farm is originally an Impulse SV design. I think. It's been a little while. So now, we're going to come over here. We're going to break out all of the glass. I will use my Silk Touch pick because glass is semi-valuable. I wouldn't say it's super valuable, but it's slightly valuable. There we go. Break out all of those. Break out... these ones could probably stay, but we'll break them out anyway, just for the sake of consistency. Why am I trying to mine that with an axe? That's probably the stupid thing to do. Let's just tear all of this stuff out over here. And there we go. And you can see one baby has already fallen down, so this is actually really good. This is great for us. Then we'll do this. I want to make sure I get all the glass that has inevitably fallen. I can move around these areas a lot easier than the villagers can, since I have Depth Strider, and they don't. So there we go. And then up, and like so. Awesome. Okay, next step, trapdoors. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab... trapdoors. There we go. I was gonna say, I thought I had a ton of them, and I do. I just wasn't looking in the right spot. Let's put all the minecarts and all this other junk elsewhere for the moment. So we'll grab all of our trapdoors. Hopefully that's enough. Do I have more glass as well? Not much. I'm probably gonna need a little bit more glass, but that's okay. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. If I need to run back to Regnum to get more, like, that's not the end of the world. That would be perfectly okay. Oh. No. No. You go back. There we go. So we'll put trapdoors all around the edges. Like that. There we go. And then finally over here. And that way the villagers can fall. The baby villagers. Now, we also want to make sure that no adults can fall. So we're going to leave these glass blocks. These ones that are right here right now, we're just going to leave them right there. Because I don't think it's a good idea to do anything else with them. I think we're probably smart to just leave them in place. All of this stuff, though, this can all go away. We don't need, like, any of this anymore. Although we do need this little channel right here, I think. And what's down here? This is just basically a wall. We'll tear all of this up. Like so. Okay, good. So now, the next step is I need to get all but one brown coat villager out of the farm. Or not one brown, a brown coat and something else. I shouldn't say just a brown coat villager, but a brown coat villager and something else. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to do something along these lines. And I'm going to try and push some of the villagers into the water stream. Good, good, good. Okay. So if you... There we go. I was gonna say, if you're not a brown coat, and actually the vast majority of them are brown coats, yeah, you can just bob. Like, whatever, dude. Have at it. Have fun. We can also probably get rid of a lot of these. A lot of this glass and stuff like that. There we go. Oh, how are you just... Whoa. How did you just wander? What? What? No. How? That is not... No. You're breaking the laws of Minecraft. This is not... You're supposed to fall into the place. How you know fall in place? Okay. Well, some of these guys are wandering around. We now have 2 villagers in. One of the... Does this guy count as a brown coat? I think he does. What are you, a weaponsmith? I don't know if he does. We might need to get this dude over here back. For now, we're gonna put you back, and I'm gonna grab a minecart and a rail, so we can try and... Stupid villagers. I hate them. I hate them so much. Okay. Minecart. Rail. There we go. And I've got a glass pane, so... or I've got a redstone torch. So we'll be fine. We'll be okay. So let's grab this brown coat over here, because I know... Hey! No! Stop! Oh, stupid jerk face. There you go. Now, if I send a minecart over here, with the power? No? There we go. That didn't work. Oh, because he's up against the other. Okay. Let's try and use... This is going to be a derptastic episode, by the way. You have been warned. Give me the minecart. Okay. Yup. No? Why? Why does that not... Why you no catch villager? This is a perfect example of why I hate working with villagers. I'm just throwing it out there. Put you here. No? Still no. Okay. Where'd that minecart go? There we go. Okay, we have one captured. Fine. Now, we just need to send him back. And that should actually be pretty doable. We'll just have to do it a little bit at a time, because I'm a little low on redstone torches, but something like this. And for now, let's just do that. And then I think this is a powered rail. Yep, it is. Good, 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 good. And we can tear all of this up. And you guys get the idea. We have a villager that I can put back into the place, into the thing, okay? So at this point, we can do away with this pillar. That should work. We've got villagers that are just kind of hanging out in some spots. How did you... Okay, well, whatever. And last but not least, right here, we need... I don't have a hoe. Okay. I have a hoe down here. It's all good. And let's sleep as well. Yeah, look at them all bouncing around in there. Doing the bouncy thing? Fine by me. We should probably test this. Like, if I break this, and I put a minecart into the dispenser, like so, and then we grab, do I have a lever somewhere? Yeah, right here. Let me grab a lever and do that. That really didn't do anything. Okay. So, well, we'll sort that part of it out later. Let's get the farm fixed first. Oh, stupid villagers. Okay, anyway. So this is all mostly fine. It looks horrendous. It looks horrible, in fact. But that's okay. It can look bad for now. This part, we might as well... Oh, can I hoe that from... I can't. But I can do this. And I can plant that here. And the rest of this should be fine. It should all be potatoes. It should all be growing. We should be good. Okay. So let's put some glass there. And then what we're going to do is surround the lower level with glass as well. Guess what, buddy? You're going in there. Right? So we'll just kind of bring all this around. And this is to make sure that no villagers can, like, get hung up on it. But also, more importantly, to make sure that no zombies or anything like that can get at my villagers that are inside. Because that would be really bad, obviously. That would be very, very bad, in fact. So the corner pieces we don't... Well, we kind of need them, but we sort of don't. We'll put other corners in instead in a little bit. There we go. Let's do something like that. And then we'll go like this and like that and like that, just so those corners are protected from zombies as they're coming through that little water stream. So that should be good. Now, can't grab any items, so there's no no glass or anything like that that's fallen down there, unless it's despawned already, which, of course, is possible. I may have been a little bit too slow, but that's okay. So we're just going to swing over here real quick, and I'm going to do something like that. We're going to check for blocks that may have fallen. That all seems good. In fact, I don't know why maybe I hit spacebar and didn't realize it. But yeah, nothing going on over there. Okay, so these guys are all like pressed up against the corner, trying to swim, which is a little problematic. Let's try and block them off for a minute. And then we'll do something like this, right? Oh, I shouldn't have used my fist there, but that'll push them all up against the corner again. And hopefully they should all be able to end up there eventually. It might take them a little bit of you know, doing, but I think it should be fine. Okay, now I haven't seen any more villagers like breed here. So I'm going to assume that we need to drop this brown coat up there. So let's go track, powered rail, track, and I think the easiest way to get him up here is just like this. We'll just make like a little minecart track that wraps around, right? And if I put a... Oh, look at him go. Hey, dude, you're doing the thing. You did it all by yourself. I'm so proud of you. Okay, well, made my job a little bit easier. Fine by me. So now, what I need to do break that out, and we need to get him to fall down there. You know what? Let's just break out all 4 of these. That makes this way easier. And he's probably gonna break the ground below, but that's okay. Like I can repair that very easily. No issue. So then we do this. We put a dirt there. We put a grass here. And then I just need to get back into my farm. Great success. No, nitwit. Oh, you idiot. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, put this guy here, just so he can't, like, mess things up. Now. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. That was my bad. I apologize. Everyone okay? I think everyone's okay. Okay. Quick, put that back. Okay, this should be good. Now we get to do the devious part. So, I was reading up on the mechanics on the Minecraft wiki. Apparently, if villagers die from a source that isn't actually the player, in other words, you didn't kill them yourself with a sword, no babies will breed for 3 minutes. However, it will not prevent them from breeding forever, just for a limited amount of time. So, we're going to do a little bit of all this until these guys are all dead. And then I think we should have a functioning villager breeder, although we do not yet have a way to transport the villagers elsewhere. Like, once they end up down this... Ooh, that could have been disastrous. A hole in the tunnel that baby zombies and stuff could crawl into? Yeah, that would have been very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. So now the question is, how do we get these guys to go where we want them to go? I'm thinking... What is it? F3H to show hitbox? No, F3G maybe? F3 something. I forget what it is. There's an F3 something to show hitboxes, and I forget what it is. Pity. Let's try this again, though. Oh, wait. Let's put a minecart in here, and then try this again. Nothing. Okay. Does this need to be powered? Or this railing right here. Does that need to be powered in order for this to work? Toss some minecarts in? No, that's not doing anything either. Okay, so I need to figure out how we're going to get the villagers to where they need to go. Does this block right here, does that need to be the dispenser? Is that what's going on? Like if I break that real quick and replace it with the dispenser, will that solve our villager nightmares? Maybe. I hope. If we do like this, put the minecarts in, and then a lever here. No, that also does not seem to do it. Well, I will work on that problem later. We are unfortunately almost out of time for this episode. So I'm going to run back to Regnum. I'm going to get a comment of the day, and I'll be back with you in just a second. I have returned, and I have picked a comment. Hey Wells, are you going to update the texture pack to 1.12? I use it all the time and would love for some of the item textures to be right, i.e. the beds. Love the videos, Cameron George. So Cameron brought up a point, the texture pack. I totally spaced and didn't realize that I haven't updated it for you guys in like forever. I don't think there are really any major changes since the previous version of the texture pack, but you will find in the description a link to the updated version of the texture pack. It is the same version that I've been using since May 9th, which is when I last made changes to it, but you'll see that in there. So Kingdoms Texture Pack 2017-05, which is May, 09, which is the 9th. So that's the one that I'm using right now, and as I make more changes to the texture pack, I will try very hard to remember to update it. I don't know how I forgot. And then Cameron wasn't the first person to remind me, just the first person that I saw that crossed my mind, because I've been meaning to do it for some time and I just like spaced. So there we go. Comment of the day, Cameron. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. Guys, you will find a link to the current version of the texture pack in the description. That link has now been updated to the version that I'm using. So there you go. And it is compatible with 1.12. I'm not sure if it will say it is. It may say like it's for an outdated version of Minecraft. I think you'll be fine. I will say that if you want to make use of the custom skies that are in it, they're from the Halcyon Days texture pack. You will need Optifine, and you will need to go into your video settings and under details, turn sky on. That's your, is that right? Is it under custom skies? No, it's under quality. Custom sky. So you'll need to do that. Otherwise it won't work. But, so yeah, Optifine, custom skies, updated texture pack. There you go. Guys, I am unfortunately out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.